Hi everyone, and welcome back to my Simple Foods channel. Today we are going to make some nuts and seeds cookies. This is a very healthy cookie recipe indeed. I really recommend this one. Very simple to make and it's super healthy. Let's get to the ingredients. You're gonna need all kinds of nuts that you like. So I will be putting today some cashew nuts, some almond sliced, some almond, the whole almond, sunflower seeds, some pumpkin seeds, and then also I'm throwing in some dry goji berries and some raisins, and then I also have the black and white sesame seeds, and then we also gonna add some salt, honey, and egg. Let's get through it. To start making our nuts and seeds cookie, it's very simple. First up, you need to pour 20 grams of the goji berries, some raisin, 20 grams as well. So what you need to do with these, you just need to soak them into some water. Doesn't have to be hot water, just normal room temperature, that's fine, just leave it for about 10 minutes. Next, have your baking sheet, place it on a tray, and then because in New Zealand we have this whole almond come in a small bag, 70 grams, so I've just pour the whole thing in so that I don't have to measure anything. I just keep it simple. We're just gonna toast the almond and cashew nuts because these are not toasted yet. These are still raw. So you need to put this in the oven for about 10 minutes at 150 degrees Celsius. While you're waiting for your almond and cashew nuts to be roasted, you just need to prepare your egg white. You're gonna have to separate your egg yolk from the egg white. We're only gonna use the egg white for this recipe. Just put it in a bowl or something. And please don't throw away your egg yolk. You can keep the egg yolk and use with the other recipe. Don't throw away anything. Ta-da! And now my roasted nuts are done. So I'm gonna pour them all into a mixing bowl. Now we have our roasted almond and cashew nuts. What we put in next, we just put in all the other seeds that we have left, other ingredients. Put them all in. I don't need to roast the pumpkin seeds or almond slice or any sunflower seeds because it will be cooked anyway when we bake it later on because other these are fast cooked. So don't need to do this. Just put them all in. That's why I love this recipe. I find it super easy. Mix them all together. See? Sesame seed. Put everything in. Mix them together. Next up, it's time for our raisin. I drained the water off already. Okay, and goji berries. So water off. Just mix them together. The reason we soak the raisin and goji berries so that when we bake it, it's not going to get burnt. Otherwise, if it's burnt, then it's ruined your cookie. Next up, just add a pinch of salt. Next, we are adding the honey. I tell you the secret how you want to handle the honey. Best is you want to maybe spray your spoon a little bit and then you dip the spoon into the honey, and that I find 1 tablespoon is just fine for me. If you want to add maybe another half a tablespoon or 1 more tablespoon, entirely up to you, really depending on how sweet you would like, but I normally keep it around 1 tablespoon. And of course, last but not least is our egg white. Just get some egg white in. You want to put bit by bit first. You don't want to pour the whole thing in because you want to make sure that everything is properly coated. Okay. because you don't want the mixture to be too wet either. Just a bit. I don't actually use all the egg white, you see, because our mixture is wet enough already, so I'm just gonna leave it just like that. Now it's time to shape them into cookies. So just grab, any rings, something like this, your mixture in. Get something to press it down. What I have here is just a bottle covered in wrap. I'm just gonna press it down so that it stays in shape. And slowly take them out. They're easy to fall apart, so that's I think with the whole stuff of making this is the hardest part. You don't need any space in between, not as much, because it's not going to expand or anything. It will just remain this exact size. Normally when people sell it, of course they want to showcase the almond on top, all the expensive ingredients, so that the customer know exactly what you're paying for. Now just press it down. Slowly take it out. Okay, keep doing this until you get the whole tray. And here are our cookies that I have already shaped. Now we need to place this in the oven at 130 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. And now it's time to take a look at my cookies. They look so gorgeous and they smell incredible in my kitchen. I'm loving that, honey smell, and oh my god, the nuts. It's so great. Anyway, leave it. Yeah, I know they look so tempting, right? But please don't touch it yet, because if you touch it, it will fall apart. So leave it until it's completely cool, and then you can take them out. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm proudly present my nuts and seed cookies. For those health conscious people, this is a must-try recipe for you. Give it a go, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!